Hi guys, it's John from John's Pipe Journey and from Snap-on John 100, and I'm out hiking again, and I've already been hiking some, but and I also remember my trekking poles. But this video is about relaxing and taking a break. So we'll hike on a little ways until I can find a spot that looks like a good place to sit down and relax. Stay with me. I'm not going to use up much time actually walking because I'm going to take a break for about an hour or so. It's a gorgeous day, sun's out. So I'll come back when I find a good looking spot. This looks like a great spot. I think that flat rock up ahead will serve dual function as a seat and as a flat spot to cook on or heat water on. So we're gonna set up right here. I'm smoking my Paul Gilson Billiard, and I brought my pipe roll here, and here I'm gonna have get a jar of Missouri Meerschaum's 155th anniversary Rock and Earl special blend that the Country Squire did for them. I'm gonna put this back down. There we go. So, not sure what happened, why that turned itself off. This is a pocket jar, by the way, for all those that don't know. It's plastic bottom, and it's just a standard lid and ring that you'd get from a ball mason jar. This is named Rock and Earl because it has Earl Grey tea in it. Get my scissors. This is a Swiss Army knife, aluminum 2021 edition. I'm cutting these open. I found they don't do well if you just try to tear them open. You can hear it getting hot enough. Yeah, it's hot enough. It's boiling now. Okay. All right, I'm going to take this screen away. It'll cool off really fast. Same with that. Now, watch how nifty my snuffer is. Fits perfectly. Now I'll move this stuff off so it can cool off and I don't have to worry about touching it. And my coffee's ready. See how when you cut it like that, you get a tube and there's not a place where the coffee ends up catching in the top and refuses to all dump out. I can smell it. It smells really good. It's hazelnut. I think I only need one package because I only put about between probably 8 ounces in here. Okay. One thing's important with all these leaves, you want to make sure you put everything where you won't lose it. I'll put trash in my pocket. I'll light this baby up. Zippo's king when it's windy. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Greg. Cheers. Yeah, I shouldn't have let that boil. Now it's too hot to drink. This Rockin' Earl is fantastic. Thank you, Paul. This Paul Gilson billiard is phenomenal. And what a gorgeous day. I'm glad I was able to share this moment with you guys. I'm going to raise the camera up. Starting to feel self-conscious. Oh, there, that's better. Cheers. This cup, by the way, is modeled after the USGI canteen cup, which was made out of stainless steel. So I bought several of these. They're really cheap. I got them through Boundless Voyage. And so the canteens fit these. So in my other setup that I have for short trips, I have one of these that's got the kit in it that I just showed you, and the other one has a canteen bottle in it that's made out of, it's a Nalgene one, Nalgene canteen that was a exact copy of the USGI plastic one that gives the water a nasty taste, and it's got all kinds of chemicals oozing out of it. I can't believe that they continued making it like that after things like a Nalgene was available. Thanks, Greg. It's finally cooled off enough I can sip it. This is such a gorgeous day. I don't see any clouds really, and blue sky. It's a great break after a nice exercising hike on a gorgeous day. For the next 10 days, it's supposed to be completely sunny. and the highs in the high 60s and mid 70s. It's one reason why I love it down here in southern Missouri. Indian summer lasts a really long time. And winter is over by March 1st, pretty much. I'm surrounded, you can't see them because they're in front of me, but I'm surrounded by giant oak trees. When I leave, I'll pan around. I'll reiterate for all my Snap-on John 100 subscribers. I took up the hobby of pipe smoking 1 year and 10 months ago. So January, before this last one. I researched it, and you don't inhale into your lungs at all, and you're just tasting the different flavors of tobacco, and there's literally tens of thousands of different blends of tobacco that you can buy. It's sort of like wine tasting. So you just taste the smoke. This one's got Earl Grey tea flavor and some other interesting things. My palate's not good enough right now to be able to distinguish very many flavors. I can just tell what I like and what I don't like at this point. But it's completely relaxing. Nothing like smoking a cigarette, which I've never smoked cigarettes before, but a cigarette is all about getting nicotine the fastest you can, and so you just kind of puff away and breathe it in and then put it out and go. With this, it's contemplative. You sit and relax, focus on the different flavors that you can taste, and just really enjoy it. Like with cigarettes, it's all about nicotine. With the pipe, it's all about the flavor of the tobacco. And enjoying your surroundings. Right now I just noticed about 15 feet away a real small scrape. I showed you a bunch of scrapes in my last video. And for all you John's Pipe Journey, I wanted to show you how I use my ultralight cookware to boil water. I carry freeze-dried meals. I actually have a freeze dryer so I can make my own if I want. And so I boil water, and then I just add the water to my packet of freeze-dried food and then let it rehydrate. So it's really lightweight, and plus it lasts like 25 years. really good to be alive. See, when you're in a place like this, having a cup of coffee, enjoying a pipe, you don't realize that you're living in a crazy world that's kind of upside down. It goes right in the here and now. I'm not being affected by it. Which is really nice. And also, you're not really smoking the pipe, you're tending a flame. You're tending like a fire inside this bowl. Well, the hazelnut coffee is really good. That's just taster's choice. Freeze-dried coffee. Nescafe. I used to not be able to stand it, but now I like it. I think I will camp out for the next day or two. Last night the coyotes were running, I could hear them. Well, I'm going to cut this off. When I come back, I'll pan around so you can see the view I've got. The view you have is a river out there. And there's, basically I walked out, there's a cliff right there, so we're up high. 1,100 feet above the river. I'm all packed up. Here's the view that I have. This area's got a lot of tiny trees, and then it's surrounded by large ones. See those, the two right straight ahead are over 2 feet in diameter. This one's close to 3 feet diameter. That's another one's over 3 feet probably. See all these big trees around me. And this one area has small trees, almost like somebody cleared this. You see all these small trees here? And it's a flat area, so it'd be perfect to build something. So this might have been some sort of structure here at one time. Not sure, anyway. Well, finally made it back to my buggy. I hope you enjoyed this. Nathan, I'm so glad that you allowed me to share a pipe and a coffee in my garden. Until we meet again, God bless.